Oh man, that's huge. That's why my circle is so small right now. Like I got a lot of associates, but people that are like genuinely supporting me, like real love, like all that. I got a few. Yeah, that crab in a barrel mindset. It's real. Oh, you out there doing this now? You too good now, or like you hear that in different ways, but. Yeah, and then the doubts, of course. Like when I say I'm gonna do this, they're like, "Nah, bro, but I heard you gotta do this to be that," but you're like this. I don't think that'll flow that way. Everything everybody's told me I couldn't do, I did.
Get ready for some laughs, some fun, and some golden nuggets. Prepare yourself. We are also dropping some awesome episodes. Eugene and I, we are partnering up and doing some short little excerpts. If you have anything that you'd like us to cover, marketing, business, mindset, just anything that we can apply direct knowledge for you to apply into your own life. We're going to be covering some of these things as well as just covering, daily events and having some fun with it. We're going to be dropping those here soon. Those will be shorter than our normal long hour episodes. But as always, if you haven't subscribed, left a review, or shared with a friend, please make sure to do that. We do grow by the grace of you, and we're growing exponentially right now, which is amazing. It just shows truly how amazing you guys are. Without further ado, let's get into it.
For sure, we are back in the virtual building with another episode of the Dedication to Excellence podcast. I am your host, Eugene Tamampos, alongside my co-host and my brother, Dustin Rayner. What is good with you, family?
Life's good, man. Life's good. Sleep deprived.
Sleep? What's that?
Right? What's sleep? I'm learning as a new father that as we were discussing this a second ago, that entrepreneurship is just training for when you got your kid, because you're gonna get no sleep. It's all right.
You learn how to not get sleep, and hey, if you can build a business, you can build a human, I think.
Intro right there. It's great. Let's go.
For those of you listening for the first time, you're slacking. Not just kidding. The purpose of the show is to not just inspire and motivate, but to give you real actionable steps and operational strategies from high achievers who have done the things we'll be discussing with them. Because once you're excited, folks, you actually got to go out there and do some shit. So for today's episode, we have the great Alonzo Easter, aka Alazon. He is an international model, personal trainer, actor, TikToker. My dude is just crushing the game right now. If you've ever wanted to be an international sex symbol, this is the guy to teach you how to do it. My bro, Alazon, welcome to the Dedication to Excellence podcast.
What's happening, G? You be happy rolling, bro.
Man, we here to have a good time, laugh, not take the shit too serious, and hopefully drop some bombs along the way. And I'm really excited to get into your story, man. I know you the homie, but I've never really heard your backstory. We kind of like low-key recently just linked up this year. But the vibes have always been solid. So definitely excited to dive deeper into your background and whatnot. So let's start there, man. Tell us about your background.
Okay, well, I come from the mud, as I tell everybody. Born and raised in Stockton, California. Predominantly grew up with my mom, single mom. She had about 2 to 3 jobs all throughout my, all the way up until like high school, until I got a scholarship to get out. But yeah, gang activities, seeing friends die in front of me, around the corner, like my best friend robbed me. Like I don't really, and everything I had was either, I either earned it or it was hand-me-downs. So like not really the best start, but I love it. Like I love where I came from, because bro, there's so many gold nuggets when you're underneath, when you're in the dirt. I'm thankful for all I have went through.
Talk us through some of those gold nuggets, man.
Gold nuggets?
What were some of those gold nuggets?
Being aware. I would say that's the biggest, for surely awareness was like the biggest thing that my past has taught me. Like, when you walk around the corner, some people will call it paranoid, but when you walk around the corner, I assume somebody's there ready to take me out or rob me or get me, whatever it may be. But just picking up on cues too, body language, knowing when someone is at unease, knowing situations going right, when to cut it, when to not cut it, like this type of circles you want to be around. That's what I'm big on. And I wouldn't say cut out people, because I got love, for everybody. And any and everybody that was in my past on the way up to now, I'm thankful for each and every one of them, good and bad, because it made me to the man I am today. my circle is real tight and inspiring.
I love it, man. Were you heavily involved into all the negative stuff too? Did you let that suck you in, or were you always kind of aware enough to stay away from it and understand that there was a better path to walk down?
I was the middleman. So like Bloods, Crips, you name it. Like I was the middleman. I was cool with everybody, but I was never the one to take a step in one of those directions. I was just trying to do better for my life. I never really knew there was more to life than what I was seeing until running track. I got offers, Brown University, San Luis Obispo, like Concordia, all kinds of schools. And it was a light bulb moment. Like, ooh, I could actually leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can do better than what I'm seeing right now. So I was never the one to like, just go with my environment. I've always been the one to change my environment. So if I see someone doing something off, I'm gonna let them know. Like they got a booger in their nose, I'm gonna tell them they got a booger in their nose. Like I'm the dude that like I'm the oddball.
Love it, man. Tell the people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Did that
100.
ever come back to bite you? Because I know sometimes when you come from a certain type of environment and you try to make something of yourself, the whole crab in a bucket effect, people try to hold you back, or they become insecure because you're becoming bigger than the people you came up with. And it looks bad on them. It's like, yo, we came from the same spot, but you're out here making moves. I mean, how did that appear in your life?
Oh man, that's huge. That's why my circle is so small right now. Like,
Hmm.
um, like I got a lot of associates, but people that are like genuinely supporting me, like real love, like woo woo, all that. I got a few. Yeah, that crab in a barrel mindset. It's real. You out there doing this now? You too good now, or like you hear that in different ways, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then the doubts, of course. Like when I say I'm gonna do this, they're like, nah, bro, but I heard you gotta do this to be that, or but you're like this. I don't think that'll flow that way. Everything everybody's told me I couldn't do, I did.
How did you become that mentally strong? Was that something you had to work on? Is that something you actively work on? Like what was your self-talk to overcome all that?
I would say, see, I want to give a big shout out to moms. I never voiced it, but in the back of my head, looking at it now, seeing my mom have 2 to 3 jobs, there would always be a hot plate on the table. Like, there's just a lot of things she pushed through, and never once have I heard her complain.
Mm.
The only thing she would complain about is things that I'm not. If she sees anything that's going off course, she'll be like, "Why are you doing that?" That's the only way, or the only time I would see her being, agitated. I would give a big shout out to moms for installing those ways in me. I didn't see it back then, but looking at it now, like I said, I think she's the reason why I had that push through factor, because I never saw her complain. So why am I complaining?
Mm. That's major, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what I'm hearing is it's your ability to keep the right people around you that has kind of led you on the right path, and being intentional about the kind of company you keep, and understanding that the people you keep around you are going to are going to shape who you are. And it sounds like you've been very intentional about that. So that's a major key right there. Associations are everything in life. That's why I hang out with people like y'all, because
Ah,
I know I ain't shit. So let me just hang out with y'all. So
yo,
okay,
Eugene, you killing it right now. Don't play.
yeah, I'm kind of cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
what you mean?
so okay, so you're in high school, you're running the track. Did you have an idea of? I mean, first of all, you like how old are you, bro?
25.
Okay, so this is like a few years ago. You were in high school, but did you already kind of have an idea of what your life was going to become over the next few years? Like, what did you initially think you were gonna do with yourself as you got older?
So it's crazy. When I first got the scholarship, it was like, okay, I want to be a star in sports. So after the first 2 years, so right out of high school, I went to San Joaquin Delta to get my AA degree, and then that's when because I denied the offers while I was in high school because they weren't a full ride or 80%. Oh no, some were 80%. No, they were like 60. They were like 60%, and I wanted to be 80 or 100, like full ride. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I was like, why not just get, school halfway done with, get my AA degree, save a lot of money. Um, yeah, and that struggle is hard. So I did that, got my AA degree. Yeah, got my AA degree, and then I got a scholarship to CSU Stan. And I was still on the road to like being a star athlete, which people say I kind of was or whatever, but there was something in the back of my head that was like, I could do more though. There's something else that I want to do. And what I was realizing, like I'm an entertainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want every man to look at me as a role model and every woman to lust over me in a sense.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That was my first little stepping stone. And the second was being significant. And I'm like, okay, as an athlete, you'll just be known as someone that's athletic. And when you die, that's it. You may have broke a couple records or whatever, but that's not enough for me. And I just never knew where I should start. And I would always hear, oh, you should be a model. Oh, you should do this and this and that. And I had this roommate, which I call an angel demon moment.
Okay.
Because we had a big drop. There was a lot of financial issues. But during this rough time of not having my financials squared away, my financials were good, but the yin yang wasn't vibing with the money thing. You know what I'm saying? So but during that time, he would drop little nuggets. Like he would just drop questions. Like he wouldn't tell me to do nothing. He would just drop questions. It was enough to spark something in me. But he would just be like, oh, you want to do that, but why are you doing this? Or you're hearing that, but you can go this way. Or if you do this, the flip side could be that maybe. Like he would just throw questions. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? Let me just go for it. So I decided I wanted to be a model that day. And I reached out to photographers, designers, coordinators, everybody.
Did you know anything about the modeling game, or you just started digging around?
Not a damn thing. I did a couple research on Google, and that's the thing though. Like you can Google it, but you don't know until you actually get in it. Like it's a stepping stone. It's cool to know a little bit of something before you get into it, but modeling is its own little thing. Like yeah. But anyway, I reached out to a designer. She said, could you show up for the show? I'm like, I'll be there. What? I'm a yes man too. I'm a workhorse. I was like, I'll be there. Boom. Went there, met Mario B. And I told myself that day that while I'm at these events, I'm not just going to perform and then leave. I'm going to grab 10 connects at every event I'm at, but genuine connections. So I wouldn't rush them. And if I didn't get to 10, it's like, okay, at least I grabbed 5 cool new people. You know what I'm saying?
In the modeling world.
Yeah, in the modeling world. And acting, like modeling and acting is kind of like, they kind of go hand in hand a little bit because there's always somebody that's modeling in the industry. So, but yeah, the connects. Oh yeah, but what really did it for me though, like what sold me was before I went on the stage, I always missed the football feeling because I stopped in my junior year in high school and I continued basketball and track because there's a lot to do with it. There's a lot of body issues you can have, mental, like knees, back, all kinds of stuff. But what did it for me was before you go on the stage, it gave you that in the tunnel feeling, like the crowd is waiting on you. It's the build up, and then they cheer or they give you the oohs and the ahs. Oh, bro, and the lights is on you. I loved it, bro. So that day it sold me, and I just kept it going.
So hold up, you literally just dead ass hit up a designer like, yo, I'm trying to be a model, and they just threw you on stage? That's
Real talk.
That's the Alonzo playbook to modeling, huh?
Hey, but I hit up like 20 other people though. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Or it was like 11 or something. I'm exaggerating, but it was like 11 or something. And the other one said, "Oh yeah, we could use you down the road or whatever, or down the road or whatever." But this one hit me up and gave me a chance. So yeah.
So you just put yourself out there. So now that you've been in the space for a little bit and you understand now the inner workings of like, the modeling world, if one was an aspiring model, like what would you recommend that they do in order to, put themselves in a position to succeed? If you was a modeling consultant.
Oh, I actually am now. Like now I
Oh,
have a little
excuse me.
program. I no, yeah, because I was like, I know a lot. I could teach some people. But I would definitely I'm gonna keep it sweet. Because I don't want to ramble on that. Keep it
No,
short.
please do. We want the details.
Okay, all
Let's
right.
get it. It's a dedication to
So
excellence, baby. We talk about
uh,
tactics here.
so I definitely recommend building your confidence first. So get used to being on the camera. A lot of people they just want to be a model and they jump right in and they do all these photo shoots and everything and they look weird. They look off. So I call them wasted photos.
Hmm.
If you're not confident and you don't know your angles, those photos are wasted and you can't really promote yourself with those photos because you're not happy with them. So now it's wasted time, wasted photos, everything. So I recommend building that confidence. Like if you're uncomfortable in front of people, go to the mall and sit on a bench and just be be present around people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or do a lot of selfies and know your angles. If you know your left side looks weird for some reason, move to the center or to the right. Like one thing when people are I'm jumping now. Confidence and angles. Number two, when you have those confidence and angles, when you do photo shoots, now you know your angles, you're confident. So if you see the photographer moving to the right and you know that's your bad side, you just turn to the left because you know you look better that way.
Mm.
And you'll feel confident using that photo. It's not wasted. Boom, boom. Photo turns out great. So know your angles. And the photo shoot is necessary. Photo shoots are necessary to build your comp card and to send them out to designers or
Your what now? Build your what?
comp card. Comp card's a little electronical board that you put your like 5 or 4 photos on to display yourself in just one shot.
Mm.
And then it has your measurements on it too. So when you're going through these photo shoots, make them intentional. A lot of people they go to a photo shoot and bring 1 or 2 outfits. What they don't realize is that's 1 week of content. You can only use one outfit once or twice before people get bored or it's repetitive. It looks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So when you bring 8 to 10 outfits, that's like 6 months of content. You can do a headshot, you can do a half body, you can do a full body, you can black and white it or put the picture in black and white. That's 4 shots right there already. That's
Mm.
one photo, you know what I'm saying? So if you bring 8 or 10 different outfits, you can kind of just you can make 6 months of content. And another thing is have purpose behind these photo shoots, make them lifestyle. Um, make them so whatever model you're trying to be, fashion, commercial, runway, whatever it is, fitness, underwear, make it intentional for that. So if you're an underwear model, you bring, you know what I'm saying, 20 different underwears.
Hella
Make
draws.
hella draws. Make sure your body is greased up and buttermilk and butter. No, I'm playing, just playing.
Every day.
Every day.
So I walk out the house, bro. You know the vibes. Poor Andrew.
Nah, but
Got butter on my back right now.
Shea butter, baby oil. You can't be ashy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants no cracks in your skin when you're on the, you know what I'm saying? You got to be looking good. Crusty lips. Another thing, people be, hey, you be you be surprised how many people do not take care of their lips. Like they look cool right here, but when the camera's on you, it picks up all that, like the little cracks in the middles and the peels in your skin. And what girl's gonna want to kiss you back with that? You know what I'm saying?
This is true. Unless they
Yeah.
unless they just as crusty.
It just as crusty, you know what I'm saying? Then it
Fuck
works
around
out.
and kiss each other and start a fire, you know?
Fire, you know? No, yeah. Yeah, I'm being too serious. Let me lighten up a little bit.
Nah, bro, it's a good balance, bro. Because I'm gonna keep the jokes coming, so you can be as serious as you want. I'll balance this out.
All right, sir. Nah,
so in the photo shoot, you want to mind the details. You want to be intentional. So to recap, what we got so far, you said be confident, know your angles. Now, what if all your angles is trash and you just are there some people you just look at them like, you know, modeling is a great career for somebody else. You got a face for radio.
Oh damn.
Okay, so know your angles. Hopefully you got some. And then make sure you ain't ashy.
Yeah.
And bring hella draws. How did you determine? How does one determine what their best avenue of modeling is, whether that be prints, or do you kind of just got to experiment, or how did you decide?
Honestly, you can be anything you put your mind to. You just got to be consistent. But there are a lot of agencies, managers, brands, all kinds of stuff that have certain requirements. Mm-hmm. But if you're famous enough, it don't matter. None of that matters. But if you're runway, they usually want you to be tall and slender. Like in the 5'10", 6'1" level. Even taller though. They like tall though. They like 6'3".
Don't even stand a chance.
No, but that's runway though. There's like 6 different categories.
Sticks to being a hand model.
And that's another thing though too though. Like there's if someone really wanted to be a model and they got a butter face, I'm sure they got nice hands or a nice body. See what I'm saying?
You just got to figure it out. You got to figure out if you're 98% ugly, you got to figure out where that 2% of good looking is and take pictures of that. I get it. You giving me hope?
No, hey, 100.
Talk us through the because you mentioned things like agencies and whatnot. Talk us through like the professional side of modeling, like the business side of things. Are you currently independent? Do you work with an agency? Do you have an agent? Like how does all that? How do you navigate all that?
So I don't have any. I was with a couple agencies, but I like independent a little better. I like having managers. That's what I have right now. There's a lot of managers that work with me. So yeah, agencies though, it works when you're trying to land big gigs, like gigs like Nike, Adidas, like stuff like that. They want you to go through an agency before they meet you. They don't want to have to talk back and forth with you before you get that gig, which is really weird. But I get it because there's probably some stuck up people. They don't want to deal with them. But yeah, agencies is for big gigs. That's if you want to land the huge gigs. And then managers, which I recommend, gets you everything in between and sometimes more. It just depends on rep, your look, your all that. Yeah.
So the managers just go out there and try to field you opportunities, modeling opportunities. Oh, yeah. That's what they do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? Typically they take a cut or something like that. They're or do you pay them like a retainer, or how is that structured relationship?
Each manager is different. Some have a flat rate, some have a percentage, some have yeah, this depends on the accommodation. It depends. But some are percentages, some are flat rate.
Got you.
You don't want them to be a flat rate though. You want them to have percentage, so it's like it's
incentive based.
Yeah. You work, I work. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Do you do any managing too, or is it just right now you're the talent who gets managed?
I do every. Yeah, I manage too. But no, yeah, I do everything, man. I manage. I'm currently managing someone right now. Um, yeah, I already answered. I just answered it. I don't know why I'm trying to make it complicated. Like,
We found you a manager.
Yo,
Get you some
we finally
gigs.
get this shit popping. Love
oh,
it.
what's happening?
I just got to figure out these damn angles. We good.
I got you, bro. I'll run you through all that.
Hell yeah. So what
Are you
else?
trying to be?
I mean, shit, we could politic about it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. You probably got to run me through your workout course first. You know, first and foremost. You said step one, be confident. Unless you're trying to be a hand model, right? I could do that. I got good hands. You know what I'm great at taking pictures at? Any female listeners listening, if you ever like need to make a dude jealous on an Instagram story, I am happy to be the dude in the background with arm tattoos and a watch that show up in your dinner photo. Like I'm a great model for that. So Zoe, if you want to find me any modeling gigs like that where I just got to be a background piece in a dinner photo to make a girl's dude jealous, then we can
Reach out at _Eugenius.
at _
Yo.
Eugenius. Yeah.
And
Holla
see,
at Dustin or Alonzo. We all eating out here. Hey,
Oh,
actually, you know
100.
what? Zoe, this is what you need to do, bro. So Dustin, he's had perfect hair since I met him. We got any like opportunities for that? Look at the dude's hair. I have not seen one hair out of place in the years I've known this guy. So I think that's the real opportunity right there. Anytime we
I do see it. Okay, what you mean? That's what you got? Chicken fat on your head? Nah,
it's the same
Nah,
butter that's on my back. And we lost him. All right, man. So yeah, to answer your question,
Okay.
yeah, we can launch my career. Now, if one does become a successful model and then how did you roll that over into acting?
So the process for that, you got to have a great headshot. Like your headshot got to be on point. You got to be confident about it. If you don't like it, do another one. So headshot is the first thing you need, and then creating a reel. So you just put the camera up, good lighting, not too many distractions behind you. They always say that, not a lot of distractions behind you.
No cheetah blankets.
No cheetah blankets. Hey, but it's solid cheetah. No.
For those of you listening, Alazon got a big ass cheetah blanket behind him with a tiger shirt and a lion pendant. He brought the whole cast of the Lion King to this shit. Continue.
Mazabinya. Nah, but yeah. So you have a reel. Wait, why don't you do video?
Oh, we do.
We do,
Okay.
just nobody watch it.
Yeah, if you're listening,
Oh,
follow us over on YouTube. We got all the video, and you're missing out on some.
In case y'all didn't know what we look like, there's a video attached to this. Now that we got a model on this shit, maybe y'all might want to look.
nah, but with acting though, you a fool. Anyway, you need a reel. The reel should include your name, obviously, your height, your weight.
There go that height thing again, bro.
I know. Nah, with acting though, it makes sense though, because
Well, my hair, I'm like 6 feet now though, so we good.
I'm 4'2", so it's good either way.
All right, let's get it.
No, but yeah. So with acting, with height, I mean, with you in general, anybody can be an actor. You can be ugly, beautiful, tall, short, skinny, fat. It don't matter. There's always a role for acting.
I mean,
But yeah, with the
look at Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
There's a role for everybody.
For any aspiring Oompa Loompas out there.
Everybody, man. Nah, real talk though. Yeah, but height, age, name, and they tell you whatever gig you're submitting to, you want to say how you could contribute to the project. So if it's a basketball gig, you say I played basketball through high school, college. I can dunk. Like, what are your highlights? You got to kind of like say what you're good at, you know. What I do though, I have a general video that I send to everybody. Name, age, height, weight, and then things I'm known for, what I'm great for. And then always state what you are. Hi, I'm Alonzo East. I'm a model, actor, personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? Always state that. You got to claim it. Let them know you're confident too. Yeah, they don't want to hear I don't knows in the real. I don't know. I think I'm kind of, I don't know. They don't want to hear that.
Sure.
They want you to be confident. Boom, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. I can definitely help you here and here and here. And thank you so much for your time. I always thank them at the end of the reel too. I thank and I always show love. Like, it can be small gig, big gig, you're gonna get treated the exact same. That's how I am. But yeah, headshot, real. And then I could show you some ways to submit for gigs. So there's all kinds of websites. You can go through managers. Instagram has damn near everything now, like, that you can submit to. You just got to find the right page.
So what are you constantly every day just like sending your reel out there? And is that you do a lot of outbound prospecting like that?
Yeah, I send them, but a lot of people, they reach out to me now. Like, I haven't needed to reach out as much as I used to, but I have the same attitude. Like, I don't get comfortable, so I stay with it.
You must be a part of that fan club.
Low key, this whole time, this fan club has just been the reason you've been getting all these opportunities, man. So while we're on the subject, so Lonzo, how does one get their own fan club?
I have no answer for that. I told you, I don't understand. I have I've seen like, let me see. There's
Hold on, while you're thinking of that, for context, this dude got a fan club. All right, go ahead. Continue.
No, I've seen like close to 10 accounts. Like, I just posted one of my story today. That's actually funny.
You know you made it when you got a fan club and you got other accounts stealing your pictures. You've done both. Pictures. Yeah.
Nah, but it's still exposure. I don't care. I see it as exposure. I never get mad. But how to get one? Post content that you're passionate about. I don't really know. Like, body, maybe the body. I don't know. Get abs. There you go.
Get abs. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be interesting. There'd be some interesting people on the internet. I'm going somewhere with this little segue here, because you did give me permission to talk about this. So, how do I say this? Fuck it, we having fun on this podcast. So I know I've gotten some interesting messages with some interesting propositions from some interesting people on Instagram. We'll leave it at that. So I can only imagine the kind of shit you be getting sometimes. Was that the inspiration to start an OnlyFans?
Oh, for surely. The creeps is I can't say creeps. The lovers, the fans, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason. Yeah.
Let's talk about OnlyFans as a viable business model in today's world.
No, 100. I mean, I'm not the I don't want to say what I do because I don't want to give it away. Then if anybody's
subscribe for that,
you gotta subscribe. But I'm tasteful with it. I'll say I'm tasteful. I'm not like nah, I don't want to say nothing. Subscribe. Nah. But I can tell you how to run it. Yeah.
Yeah, break that down from the business side of things.
Yeah. So I mean, a good OnlyFans page should be posting once a week. Make sure your prices are not too high, whatever the subscription is, especially if you're just starting. Keep it like $4 to $5 to $6 if you're just starting. Whatever you posted on any social media platform, don't post it on OnlyFans. It's got to be specifically for them. You know what I'm saying? Mine's kind of like the behind the scenes vibe. Like, it's pretty dope. It's tasteful.
You're giving away too much, man.
I know, man. Gosh, I lost 3 people right there.
Damn.
Man,
Fuck
nah.
up your money. So here is my OnlyFans plan. One of them. I have like 10 of them, but here's one of them that's kind of winning right now. So I had somebody offer me a pretty decent amount of money for some explicit content. Okay. Now I'm thinking to myself, first of all, I didn't even believe they'd pay, but that aside, assuming that they actually would pay, I'm like, I wonder if there's a market for this. So here's my OnlyFans approach. You tell me as an OnlyFans consultant if this is a good idea.
Okay.
I charge $10,000 a month for my OnlyFans. I only need one motherfucker on the planet to buy this shit. Because if I can find one weird rich person who would actually sign up for that shit, I just created 120 grand a year. Watch me fuck around and get 2 people.
That's funny, bro. See now, but the only way to do that, bro, you got to be balls to walls, bro. Like you just, there ain't no limits.
Do you? Like,
For 10 grand?
I only need one person, bro. One person
grand?
who, for some reason, likes 5'7" Filipino dudes with a perm. Like, that's if I get that and some tattoos and some nice hands. If I get that, Dustin, we eating out here, bro.
Bro.
The dedication to excellence OnlyFans. I know we talked about this, Dustin. We didn't talk about this at all, but I'm bringing it up now because I'm inspired. And what do we do on this show? We take action off the shit we hear.
100. No, I would definitely recommend you putting like $1 grand. $1 grand is like, all right, you can get like, I mean, you 10 grand, bro. That's you're gonna be looking for like 2 years.
Well, okay, so let me tell you how I came up with this number. So the person who offered me some shit on IG that I may or may not believe, it was $2 grand a week to send some weird shit a week. Okay. Yeah. So I'm like, that's almost 10 grand. Why don't I just round up? You know?
No, that. Wow, bro. No, I do get that a lot, but I'm like, I can't. I got. If it's feet, you know what I'm saying? Cool. You got a weird fetish? What's happening? Where you at? $1 grand? For sure. But
yeah, you could take these sweaty gym socks I got. Go ahead.
Exactly. I'll mail you gym socks. What happened? But the Slim Jim, bruh.
Slim Jim. Oh shit. We now record. This is my favorite episode to date as of now.
Let's go.
Oh, bro.
Hey, mine too though. Now,
oh man, the fuck we
10
talking
G's,
about?
We talking about 10
can you
G's.
Ask a more Dustin, can you ask a more grounded question? Because I'm taking this shit on some.
Your mind is gone.
Tell me, actually, yeah. We haven't actually gone into the training aspect of things and explored that a little bit. Let's dive in that direction.
There you go.
Where did training come from? What's your motivation behind that?
Oh, mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
No, I'm playing with you. But with training, I noticed my whole life I've been fit. You know, I'm big on being fit. So even if I can't move, I'm sick or something, I won't eat. I'll do whatever it takes to keep my abs. I mean, of course they denature over time, whatever, but keep my abs, stay fit. But anyway, my whole life I've been fit and I've always been giving advice to others. And as I was going to school and I got the scholarship and woo, I was like, you know what? I've already been doing it. Why not just touch it up more? So I got my degree in that, or I'm getting it this spring actually. But yeah, degree in that. And I was like, I could take it further. I'm changing lives. It's good money. Free, like it works through my schedule. That's what I love, working through my schedule, because I've had some rough jobs growing up, like assembly work, you name it, like all kinds of stuff, bro. But yeah, I've already been doing it. I got certified. Um, it's good money. Yeah, everything just it sounded great. So I was like, why not just take it on and um inspire others to better themselves.
Mhm.
And
So are you doing in
yeah,
person or online?
both.
Both.
Yeah, I'm predominantly online, but for the ones in person, yep.
What did you do to transition? Because I'd imagine you did more in person before lockdown, and now you've probably made it a lot more digital. And I know a lot of people who are trainers that are trying to make that same transition or are in the process of making that same transition. So, what advice do you have for anybody taking their personal training practice from the in-person world to the online world?
Oh, that's yeah, because that was a huge that was it's very uncomfortable. That's what I will say. Because with in person, when you're at a facility, you're getting leads every day almost. Clients that show up, they don't pay. We still get a percent. Like it's secure, it's all through the company.
Mm-hmm.
But when you turn into a businessman, you gotta create effective programs that will work. You can't just bullshit it and do similar things you would do in person. Because yes, these workouts may work or they may get the person what they need, but how's their form? You know what I'm saying? You're not there to watch them unless you're doing Zoom calls. But yeah,
So
because not every
how do you bridge that gap? Do you do instructional videos, weekly Zoom calls? Like, what do you do to bridge that gap and make sure that stays on point?
so I have pictures that I put in my programs so they can they already have a visual to go with, but I also put the ways to have the correct form. Like I'll say um keywords like butt out before you squat or stuff like that, or keep your knees behind your toes when you squat, or don't lean over. Like I'll do like certain cues if I know, because I the first thing I do before I dive into programs, exercises, everything is I talk to them. I do a video call. I get to know them for about 5 to 30 minutes. It depends on the person. If I already know them, it's usually short. But if I don't know you, I'm gonna get everything I need to develop these programs effectively for my clients. So if they had surgery on their back, they're gonna do deadlifts. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that. Like what's another one? They had I mean, you can go on and on. There's a lot of things that
Special populations, there's countless.
huh?
Special
What?
populations, there's always countless. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it can go on and on. I've heard a million of them. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I cater to them though. I listen to them. I take notes and I go around their body so that they're effective and they're still continuously staying fit.
You make sure their lips ain't ashy.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because they be using mayonnaise. They messing with raccoon skin. It's real good for the skin, but it's not really with the lips. Nah, I'm playing.
I
Just
get it.
go on a
I
weird
get it.
rant.
Yeah.
I was in the fitness industry for like 7 years, ran a couple gyms, doing training, all kinds of stuff too. So yeah, there's countless special populations, but it looks like, yeah, you're going the extra mile, making sure the key thing is relatable terms, make sure that they can understand. So a lot of times you'll speak gibberish, you'll kind of get all technical, but you got to make sure it's something that they can relate to and remember based on their own personality. So yeah.
Okay, G, I see you. Fitness guru over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dustin's the smartest motherfucker I ever met in my life. So
Damn,
that.
for real.
Just blowing my head up over here.
Is that?
Huh?
Just blowing my head up over here.
Yeah, it's gonna look like this.
Hey, not for Eugene to say that, bro. That says a lot because Eugene, you top grade too, fam.
My brother. Love it. Keep it coming.
Talk.
Keep
Real
that confidence coming. I think I discovered Lonzo's play. All right, so here's the play. You ready? Step 1, you get somebody's body right. Step 2, you help them become a model. Step 3, once they're comfortable in front of the camera, you manage their OnlyFans. Boom. Boom. There's your
All in a
3-step
nutshell.
marketing funnel. And then you scale it on TikTok because you also is a beast at TikTok. How did you become a beast at TikTok? Because you killing that platform right now. Give us some TikTok talk.
Hey, TikTok. I said it before. If anybody is not on it, okay, not just watching it, I'm talking about using it. If anybody is not using it, you need to pick it up right now because it's
Dedicated
popping.
to excellence TikTok.
Dedicated to excellence TikTok. We just got to get 6-packs and become charismatic, and then we be all right.
We don't got to be in the same state. We could do some TikTok dances. I'll just
Exactly. I could do this like on the side of the camera, or go like that, and then you could have.
Let's do that over and over 3 times. Yeah, 3 times a day. Just
Get a million.
side of the camera.
So I know you said 3 times a day. I know you post on TikTok about, is it 3 times a day? You do it that much?
3 times a day. I sometimes 6 or 9. Depends on what I.
How do you come up with the content, man? Like, how are you constantly thinking of what the hell to post?
Bro, I'm creative as a mug. That's what TikTok showed me. I don't usually say, I don't like telling people what I am. I let the world tell me. But TikTok definitely showed me how creative I can be. But with skits, I'll either mimic others, or if I heard something, it's like I get weird just pop-ups in my head. Like I heard something in the past, I was like, oh, I could use that. I'll jot it down in my notes, and then I'll just do it. Like I'm natural at like acting.
So do you record these fresh, or do you have kind of a vault, just a folder or a file or something that you have, something that you can just throw out there?
All fresh. Every day is fresh.
Nice.
Every day is the day you saw it. Besides Thanksgiving, the week before Thanksgiving, I had to post a lot because the times I was at home, I wouldn't be home, so I had to get some in before the day before, so I can still have 3 a day. So yeah, this depends on what I got, but it's usually fresh, always fresh.
There you go, Eugene.
Straight from the market.
TikTok.
Man, I know. I'm trying to run the Alonzo play here, man. Whatever I gotta do to get that damn fan club, bro. Just keep our eyes on the prize here. Hey, shout out to Alazon's biggest fan. If you're listening to this, you're giving us a lot of content right now. Keep doing your thing, girl, guy, whoever you are.
I don't care who they are. Much love. Like I never thought. That's insane. Like that's so humbling. I don't even know like the words for it. For someone to love you, that I don't know if it's love. I don't know if it's emotions. Whatever it is, it's love in my heart. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna receive it as love, yeah.
Yeah,
and probably close to the shade clubs, the hate clubs over here.
Yeah.
That Eugene.
Oh, Eugene.
As long as we don't put your address out there, we good.
100.
So, you've got your TikTok fame, you've got your fan club, you got your modeling, your training, and your acting. What does the future look like for you? What's your goals? Where do you want to take this?
Putting me the fuck on. That's where you going.
Bro, I got you. I told you hit me, man. Come on now.
For sure.
But there's no cap. I hate saying that, honestly.
And that's no cap.
Yeah, it's too trendy. I don't like that. There's no limit behind what I want to do. Like once I get my breakthrough, my real breakthrough, this mind, bro. I'm talking about, bro, vitamin company. I'm looking at this candle right now. I'll probably make a company with candles. You know what I'm saying? That's not really probably.
Those lateral moves.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be the ultimate goal, the umbrella behind everything I'm doing is just to be significant. So whether it's making people laugh or making people blush, changing lives, all of the above, I want to touch as many people as I possibly can, millions,
Hell yeah.
and leave my legacy. I don't want to be another man that just lived and died.
Mm, 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 mm. Oh, you a preacher too, huh? That's cool. So you basically running the Kevin Hart play, and that's say yes to literally everything.
Bruh, I know, bruh. He is.
You want me to endorse this laundry detergent? Bet.
bad.
Kevin Hart be popping up in the most random ads that I see. Like, bro, how are you out here promoting these shoelaces? Like, what do you do?
Bro, he reminds me. It's so funny. Before he blew up, I was like, I want to do this. And then I see him doing it. But, bro, I respect people like him because that's the way I work. Like, I'm a workhorse. You put it in front of me, I'm going to go get it. Like,
yeah.
if there's money, significance, or changing lives, anything on the umbrella of significance, I'm there. Like,
All that
charity, you name it.
And shout out to Kevin Hart for putting on for us shorter people out there. You feel me? Wonder if he put that on his little highlight reel. Kevin Hart, 5'2".
He runs with it, man.
He runs with it. He making it happen.
Oh,
So, bro, we coming up on time, man. That hour flew by. I forgot we started at 45 and not on the top of the hour. So I was like, oh shit, we already ran that.
damn.
Yeah, we well shoot, when you get that first major break, well, you've been in like some like more known things a little bit, right? Like, what was the biggest project you've done so far that people might have heard of? I think it was like a commercial or some shit.
I've done a lot of commercials. Have you heard of Turo, the Lamborghini rental thing? Like, it's like Enterprise, but it's Turo.
Yeah, I used to put cars up on Turo.
Oh, damn, what the hell?
Multiple streams of income, baby.
Yeah, my boy. See? No, but I did one for them. I did a commercial for Kaiser with Klay Thompson.
Oh, that one. That's what I saw. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That was clean. They had me shoot, and but it was insane. I was like, I'm literally shooting next to Klay Thompson. Like, he was in his suit. He was injured, but he was warming up with me. Like, just shooting regular shots with his one hand. He would just go like this. But it was just insane, bro.
And
like,
he was still wetting them too, huh?
Wetting them, bro. Clean. It was so pure. Like, bro, was just falling through the net, bro. I was like, yo. And I'm mad because I wanted to pick, but as I was shooting for the next scene, he got up and left with his posse. I was like, yo, how you gonna do me like that? Anyway.
You know, you truly haven't made it until you're like a dead body on CSI or something. So
oh my gosh. No, yeah, but I've done like some Netflix documentaries. I've done Amazon Prime. That was a little movie. I've done like a lot of little roles, but they're in the major platforms. It's just a matter of time when I have my lead role, you know.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna help. Dustin know everybody, so you good. He'll find somebody for you.
Do you do your own
stuff? Oh, for surely. I do martial arts and everything.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got he's actually down there in Southern California, Jesse LaFleur. He's a stuntman / actor. He does like jumps between buildings. He was the Beast in the X-Men movies, doing all the stunts, all kinds of crazy stuff. That dude's nuts.
That's crazy.
Parkour, man. He's just crazy.
I could barely do a cartwheel. Got a long ways to go, man. Got to sign up for Alonzo's training program here. We'll get it popping, man. But yo, we coming up on time, man. So we just got maybe a couple rapid fire questions, and then we'll hit you with our signature question to bring this home. But yeah, once you get that big breakthrough, man, we got to get you back. You know,
for surely
pre-winning the what's that shit called? The actors get Oscars. Is that what?
Oscars.
Get? Yeah. Before you hit the Oscars, we'll get you on back to walk us through how that feels. So rapid fire questions. Who's your favorite actor?
Let me see. They got to be a specific time when I answer?
No.
All right, I'm going to give you like 20 minutes. No, I'm playing.
And we're done.
No. I could definitely say Will Smith. Will Smith. Yeah. And it's funny. I look like him. It's funny.
Hey,
Low key.
Mm-hmm.
aren't they doing like another little live action spinoff of Will Smith? I know they just did the reunion, but I thought he did like some partnership with some kid that like his own little short film and sent it to him, and now they're making it or something.
Really?
Oh, the Fresh Prince?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
Fresh
remember
Prince.
seeing
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
yeah, it's Fresh Prince.
Starring
Classic, man. It's classic.
Alonzo Easter.
Yep.
Bruh, I don't see why not, bro. I look just like him. All I gotta do is shave this. We good.
Get you in an entanglement, you good.
Yeah.
All right, next rapid fire question. What are your thoughts on aliens?
They real.
Little green man.
I say it all the time. Like, everything that's been said has been said for a reason.
Sasquatch?
Mermaid, yep, mermaids too. Look, bro, we know less than 10% of the ocean. How you mean to tell me? You know how much we've discovered with 10%?
I've heard it said we know more about outer space than the ocean.
It's insane, and we know, but 10% though, we know a lot. Like whales, killer sharks, what they do, this and this and this and this and this. Like, there's a lot we know.
The planet is ocean.
Yeah, bro. And we 90% of it though is undiscovered. So I think mermaids are in there somewhere.
Chilling in the dark.
Along with aliens. No, I'm like
Mermaids is hella cold down there with no sun.
yeah, bro.
All right, last rapid fire question.
Actually.
Dustin, you got a rapid fire question before I bring it home?
Nope. I'm
Fair.
drawing blank, man. It's been an episode.
This conversation's gone in so many directions. All right, so you said you wanted to cover religion, politics, and your race, right?
I mean, we can, but I'll go around it.
What do you think about Black Jesus running for president?
Oh, wait, who's that? No,
to be determined. Kanye.
All right, yeah. What's happening? I mean, the thing about presidents.
That totally wasn't the link, by the way, when I said it. But now that you said Kanye, that low key kind of fits. So yeah, we'll run with it.
You feel me? No, but the thing with presidents though, and all that, and politics and all that, it's not going to change your life really. You still got to get up. You still got to get up. You still got to go get it. Whatever your passion is, you're either doing it or you're not. So like, politics is like 2% of your world. It's crazy.
Message, bro. Yes, and we gonna not leave it right there. But we gonna leave it right there for the interview. Now we gonna hit you with the final question, and then go ahead and call it an episode. But Mr. Easter, Alonzo, Alazon, international model, TikTok star, soon to be Grammy-winning actor, Oscar-winning actor. Which one is? I never figured that out. Anyway, here's my question.
All of it.
Being that we are the Dedication to Excellence podcast, we want to know, in your own words, what does it mean to live a life dedicated to excellence?
Right. It's everything. It's everything. I'm going to say it again. I don't go to sleep without thinking about excellence, and I don't wake up without thinking about excellence. Anything and everything I do is to create a shift in the universe through my creativity, positivity, and love. So to wrap it up, I'm just trying to be significant.
See, that's why we intentionally messed up the first one so you could drop that here right there. So with that, my man, I appreciate you being on the show tonight. Where can people find you and follow your journey and your OnlyFans?
Your sly comments, bro. Nah, you on usually all my platforms, it's like Amazon, but with the L. So on Instagram, it's ALAZON_. Twitter's the same thing. TikTok, there's no underscore. It's just Alazon. Facebook, it's Alonzo Easter. And yeah, if you need training, you need advice on modeling, acting, advice on life, struggles, anything, feel free to DM me.
Or if you're about to film a movie with a $500 million budget and need a lead actor and Will Smith ain't available, hit him up too. Well, with that, we gonna bring this
100.
home. Lonzo, brother, appreciate you being on the show. It was an absolute pleasure. I had a whole lot of fun, man. I hope you did too. On behalf of Dustin
Surely.
and myself, we are the Dedication to Excellence podcast. Appreciate y'all who keep on listening in, showing love, leaving reviews, telling your friends about it. If you ain't told your friend about it, please tell a friend about it. That's the only way we grow, is from the support of our listeners. So with that, love you all, appreciate you all. Go out there, live a life of significance, just like Lonzo here was talking about, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Stay blessed.
Peace.